Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hokies will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the tailback's got it again. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made inside the 10. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit. But whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
It's a quick grab. The defense drops him to a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Direct snap to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Gotten the ball down to the 3 6-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and he lobs it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. No chance to catch him.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And it's up and good. Pickup team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Seminoles are looking to keep this drive going. The linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Mason. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Florida State 14, Virginia Tech 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Hokies have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Mason. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags a quick throw. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble. After all that running around, they've got him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Tackle made after the completion. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll run it here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Running play called on 3rd and short. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Defense showing blitz here. And looking to throw now on first down. He eludes the rush. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cut quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Noles are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Brown. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments on the sideline.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Noles. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Florida State 21, Virginia Tech 10.
The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. This one will be fair caught. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 32. 1st down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Adams. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Inside the 40 now. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now.
That makes the score. Florida State 28, Virginia Tech 10.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Mason. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Virginia Tech
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route. And
touchdown, Hokies. It was a foot race, and he won it. Now the important point-after attempt. And the point-after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 35, Virginia Tech 17.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Brown down the middle. It's Brown. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Brown. The Noles looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
Nice grab. It's Brown. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Seminoles will line up now. It's first and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. And the route is on. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
Florida State 42, Virginia Tech 17.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding some room at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's caught. It's Mason. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And the Hokies line up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to the end zone. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.